Welcome to the world of Bridgerton. Step back in time to Regency-era England, where love and marriage are the pursuits of high society. Julia Quinn introduces us to The Duke and I, the first book in her beloved Bridgerton series. We meet the charming and eligible Daphne Bridgerton. Daphne is the eldest daughter of the widowed Viscountess Bridgerton. She is beautiful, kind, and eager to find a love match. Daphne's world is a whirlwind of balls and social gatherings. As a young woman of her time, her future depends on making a good match. Amidst the pressure, Daphne dreams of finding a true and passionate love. Daphne, eager to escape an overbearing suitor, proposes a fake courtship with Simon. By pretending to be smitten, they can both benefit. Daphne's plan will deter unwanted suitors and attract more eligible gentlemen. Simon will appease the matchmaking mamas of the ton. Intrigued, Simon agrees to the charade. They attend balls and social events together, crafting the illusion of a blossoming romance. Their chemistry is undeniable, both on and off the dance floor. As their feelings deepen, they must confront the truth about their connection. The London season bursts into life with balls, soirees, and grand events. Young ladies dressed in their finest gowns are presented to the Queen. Among them is Daphne Bridgerton, radiant and hopeful. Daphne quickly becomes the diamond of the season. Her beauty and charm draw numerous suitors, yet none capture her heart. She desires a love match, not just societal expectations. Meanwhile, Simon, Duke of Hastings, arrives in London, intending to avoid marriage. Daphne and Simon's paths collide at Lady Danbury's annual ball. Their initial encounter is a mixture of awkwardness and attraction. Daphne, flustered by Lord Berbrook's advances, is grateful for Simon's intervention. Word of their encounter spreads through the ton. Daphne's popularity soars, and suitors line up to seek her favor. Simon becomes the target of ambitious mothers and daughters. Recognizing the mutual benefits, Daphne proposes a fake courtship. Simon agrees, and their elaborate dance of deception begins. They craft a performance designed to fool society. Daphne and Simon's fake courtship creates a convincing illusion of romance. Their chemistry is undeniable, both on and off the dance floor. Stolen glances and whispered confidences betray a growing attraction. Daphne is drawn to Simon's charisma and vulnerability. Simon is captivated by Daphne's quick mind and compassionate nature. Their fake courtship becomes difficult to maintain as feelings deepen. Lines blur between pretense and genuine affection. Their connection reveals the undeniable truth of their bond. As their pretend courtship flourishes, Daphne and Simon's connection deepens. The ton eagerly watches their every move. Daphne enjoys the charade, her heart aflutter with genuine affection. Simon discovers a kindred spirit in Daphne. The line between pretense and reality blurs with each stolen glance. They navigate ballrooms and gardens, their facade crumbling under growing feelings. Whispers of their chemistry fuel envy and speculation. Stolen moments reveal the depth of their connection. When Daphne's brother challenges Simon to a duel, Daphne intervenes. To protect Simon and salvage her reputation, a hurried marriage is arranged. At Cliveden, Daphne and Simon navigate their new reality as husband and wife. The grand estate becomes a sanctuary for their relationship. The charade is over, replaced by intimacy. Daphne embraces her role as Duchess of Hastings. Simon's walls crumble as he reveals his wounded heart. Their connection deepens, fueled by honesty and love. Their newfound happiness is short-lived. A scandal erupts, fueled by Lady Whistledown's gossip. The truth of Simon's vow to never father children emerges. Daphne, heartbroken, grapples with their situation. She desires a love built on trust and honesty. Simon struggles to reconcile his love for Daphne with his vow. Their encounters become fraught with tension. Determined to fight for their happiness, Daphne seeks to understand Simon's past. A fierce storm mirrors the turmoil within Cliveden. Daphne and Simon confront their emotions in a raw exchange. Years of pain and fears rise to the surface. Daphne demands to understand Simon's vow. Simon reveals the pain of his childhood and his vow. Daphne offers compassion and understanding. A storm of emotions threatens to consume them, yet a glimmer of hope emerges as their love proves stronger than their pain. Daphne's world shatters with Simon's vow to remain childless. The future she envisioned crumbles. She confronts Simon, her voice trembling with hurt. How could he keep such a secret? Simon struggles to explain his actions. The vow feels like a chain shackling him to his past. The truth threatens to shatter their marriage. Daphne retreats, seeking solace in the quiet corners of Cliveden. A heavy silence descends upon Cliveden. Meals are eaten in strained silence. Stolen glances are laden with hurt and accusation. Daphne throws herself into managing the estate. Simon buries himself in his work. Each passing day deepens the chasm between them. The love they shared flickers precariously. The storm of their unspoken pain threatens their bond. One evening, Daphne seeks out Simon. She finds him in the library, surrounded by books. He looks up, hope momentarily brightening his eyes. She tries to speak, but the words catch in her throat. Simon reaches for her hand, but she flinches. His heart clenches at her rejection. Their conversation ends in tears and recriminations. The fragile bridge of trust crumbles completely. Section 4. Hope's Whisper. Despite the pain and the seemingly insurmountable obstacles before them, a flicker of hope persists. Daphne, though heartbroken, recognizes that Simon's vow stems from his own unresolved pain, a pain he has carried alone for far too long. She sees the love in his eyes, the regret that shadows his every move, and she cannot bring herself to abandon him. Simon, witnessing Daphne's strength and compassion, her willingness to fight for their love even in the face of his own self-sabotage, feels a glimmer of hope ignite within his soul. He realizes the depth of his own love for her, a love strong enough to challenge his deeply ingrained fears, a love worthy of fighting for. As the days shorten and autumn paints the leaves in hues of gold and crimson, a fragile truce settles over Cliveden. The silences are less strained, the stolen glances less filled with pain. They begin to speak, tentatively at first, sharing their fears and vulnerabilities, taking tentative steps towards rebuilding the trust that was broken. The journey ahead is long and uncertain, but the whisper of hope, fueled by their enduring love, guides their way, promising the possibility of healing and a love strong enough to conquer even the deepest wounds. The grandeur of Cliveden, once a testament to their burgeoning love, now felt oppressive, each echoing corridor amplifying the silence that had settled between Daphne and Simon. Days turned into a monotonous cycle of strained pleasantries at mealtimes, and carefully avoided encounters in the hallways. Daphne poured her energy into managing the estate, finding solace in the familiar routines, while Simon buried himself in his work, seeking refuge in the solitude of his study. The weight of unspoken words hung heavy in the air, a suffocating presence that choked the joy from their days. Daphne, her heart aching with a potent mix of love and resentment, grappled with the implications of Simon's vow. The dream of a family, a dream they had both, albeit silently nurtured, now seemed as distant as the stars shimmering beyond their reach. Simon, haunted by the consequences of his past decisions, watched Daphne's withdrawal with growing despair. He recognized the pain he had inflicted, the trust he had shattered, and yet, the words to mend the rift remained elusive, trapped by his own tangled emotions. The fear of repeating his father's mistakes, of perpetuating a cycle of pain, paralyzed him. The once vibrant tapestry of their love, woven with stolen glances, whispered promises, and shared laughter, now lay tattered and neglected, threatened by the storm clouds of misunderstanding and unspoken truths. Each passing day chipped away at the foundation of their marriage, leaving them teetering on the precipice of despair. Daphne, desperate for guidance, turned to her mother, Lady Violet Bridgerton. In her mother's sitting room, Daphne poured out her heart, confessing her confusion and love for her husband. Lady Violet listened patiently, her eyes reflecting empathy. She offered no judgment, only a reminder that every marriage faced unique challenges. Love, she explained, was a journey, not a destination. Meanwhile, Simon sought counsel from Lady Danbury, his surrogate mother. In her drawing room, Simon confessed his fears and insecurities. Lady Danbury challenged Simon to confront his pain and past. She reminded him that love required vulnerability and tearing down walls. Armed with their mentor's wisdom, Daphne and Simon began to see their situation with fresh eyes. The journey back to each other began with small acts of kindness, tentative gestures of reconciliation, a shared smile over breakfast, a brief touch of hands while passing in the hallway, a single white rose left on Daphne's pillow. Each gesture chipped away at the wall of silence, allowing slivers of light to penetrate the darkness that had enveloped them. One rainy afternoon, seeking refuge from the storm raging outside, Daphne found Simon in the library, surrounded by stacks of books on child development and parenting. The sight of him, his brow furrowed in concentration, his eyes reflecting a longing she recognized as her own, sparked a flicker of hope in her heart. They spoke, haltingly at first, their words imbued with the raw emotion of months of unspoken pain and longing. Daphne, her voice trembling with a mix of vulnerability and determination, confessed her desire for a family, a desire she refused to apologize for. Simon, his own heart heavy with regret and a burgeoning hope, shared his fears, his insecurities, and the burden of his vow. The conversation, though difficult, marked a turning point in their relationship. For the first time since their arrival at Cliveden, they allowed themselves to be truly vulnerable with each other, to strip away the masks they had been hiding behind, and reveal the raw, unfiltered emotions that simmered beneath the surface. Section 4. Healing and Forgiveness. The road to healing was long and arduous, paved with moments of doubt, flashes of anger, and the lingering echoes of past hurts. Yet, with each passing day, with each honest conversation, the chasm between them narrowed. Daphne, drawing strength from her own resilience and the unwavering support of her family, refused to give up on their love. She recognized that Simon's vow, though born of pain, did not diminish the depth of his love for her. As winter surrendered to spring, a sense of peace descended upon Cliveden. Stolen glances were once again filled with warmth and longing, and the silences that stretched between them were no longer filled with accusations, but with a comfortable silence born of understanding and acceptance. Their journey taught them the transformative power of forgiveness and the enduring strength of a love that dared to confront its demons and emerge triumphant. A love story for the ages. The Duke and I concludes with a satisfying resolution, a testament to the enduring power of love and forgiveness. Daphne helps Simon confront his past and embrace a future filled with love and family. They welcome their first child, a son and heir to the Dukedom of Hastings. The grand halls of Cliveden fill with the laughter of children and the warmth of love. Their love, tested by misunderstanding and pain, emerges stronger and more resilient. Daphne and Simon's story reminds us that even the most challenging relationships can find redemption through love. Section 2. Themes of Trust and Transformation. The Duke and I explores key themes that resonate today. Trust is crucial in relationships. Simon's secrets create a rift with Daphne, showing the need for honesty. Love's transformative power is also highlighted. Daphne's love helps Simon confront his past. Forgiveness is central, showing resilience. Daphne forgives Simon, leading to reconciliation. The novel also addresses societal expectations of the Regency-era. Daphne's journey highlights women's struggles for agency. Section 3. The Legacy of the Duke and I. The Duke and I, the first book in Julia Quinn's beloved Bridgerton series, launched a cultural phenomenon, captivating readers worldwide with its charming characters, witty banter, and heartwarming love stories. The novel's enduring popularity paved the way for 7 subsequent books, each focusing on a different Bridgerton sibling and their quest for love and happiness. The success of the book series, adapted into a popular Netflix series, speaks to the timeless appeal of love stories set against the backdrop of a bygone era. The Regency period, with its elaborate balls, intricate social rules, and emphasis on courtship and marriage, provides a captivating setting for exploring the complexities of love, family, and societal expectations. The Duke and I continues to resonate with readers today, offering a delightful escape into a world of romance, intrigue, and the enduring power of love. Daphne and Simon's story, a testament to the transformative nature of love and the importance of forgiveness, continues to capture hearts and inspire readers to believe in the possibility of finding their own happily ever after. The legacy of The Duke and I extends beyond the printed page, sparking conversations about love, relationships, and societal expectations. The novel's enduring popularity is a testament to Julia Quinn's masterful storytelling and her ability to create characters that feel both relatable and aspirational.